All right, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we talked at length about a great story that was written up in International Business Times, ibtimes.com. And joining us now is David Sirota, Senior Editor of Investigation for International Business Times. And David, welcome aboard. Very revealing piece, very disturbing piece. What has the reaction been since you uncovered the fact that as Secretary of State, countries got weapons deals from Hillary Clinton after they donated to the Clinton Foundation?
Well, the reaction has been from Democrats has been largely silence from the Clinton campaign. The Clinton Foundation has not issued any statement, not responded to our questions.
Wait, you mean Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton hasn't been out there saying there's not one shred of evidence.
Yeah, there hasn't. We haven't heard that from them. They haven't said anything. I mean, I think the facts speak for themselves about what happened. Money went into the Clinton Foundation, and in some cases to Bill Clinton personally in the form of speaking fees. And there was a massive increase in arms deals approvals by the Clinton State Department to the countries that donated to the Clinton Foundation. And I think the key stat in this report that we reveal is that there was a 143% increase in authorized sales to 16 countries under Hillary Clinton, as compared to an 80% overall worldwide increase in such sales. So, in other words, Clinton Foundation donors saw double the increase of arms exports that the rest of the world had.
That is insane. And you pointed out, and I grabbed for a commentary and for the show yesterday, a part about, was it Algeria? That in 2010, under the Hillary State Department, they ripped them apart on human rights violations. I mean, some horrific human rights violations, and then wound up selling them after they made a donation to the Clinton Foundation, approving not just weapons, but gas. I mean, chemical, biological weapons.
Right. They authorized the export of 50,000 items classified as toxicological, biological, or chemical. We don't know exactly what they were, but that's right. And I think, you know, what you've heard, I've gotten some email feedback, some folks on Twitter, Democrats sort of saying, well, there's no direct evidence of a quid pro quo. And I want to be clear on that. What we looked at is there a conflict of interest? That's the first question before you get to, well, was there an email saying if you give us money, we'll give you an arms deal? The first question that comes up is the question that Senator Richard Lugar, the Republican, a former senator now from Indiana, but he raised it during Hillary Clinton's confirmation. Yeah, he said, I'm concerned that if you continue to take foreign government donations, the Clinton Foundation will be seen as a way to influence the State Department. And he basically said, I think there's a conflict of interest there. And I think anybody who looks at this and says, well, if a country is giving to the family foundation, the Clinton Family Foundation of the sitting Secretary of State that's approving weapons deals, that presents a conflict.
It absolutely presents a conflict, and that's such an important point. And what the Republicans need to do is say, if she becomes president, I mean, are they going to claw? Oh, by the way, wasn't this also in violation in several instances of the agreement that they reached with the Obama administration?
Well, we don't know that because the agreement, there was a top line to the agreement, and then the devil's always in the details. The agreement said that the Clinton Foundation would report any additional larger contributions from foreign governments that had already been giving to the Clinton Foundation. And they basically said that they didn't end up disclosing any of those donations. So one violation we know about is Algeria.
Otherwise, we don't know. It depends on what the meaning of the word is. David, great to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. Don't go away.